So I thought I'd work on my pole barn here for a little bit today. Over here, I got a couple up already. I'm just going to show you how I'm going to do it. I think I lost my camera, or it either got stolen from the car, which sucks because it had autofocus, which was perfect for what I'm doing. I wouldn't say perfect, it was acceptable for what I was doing. So this one it's a Canon Rebel T3i, so I have to do all the focusing myself, which is hard to do when you've got the camera backwards and stuff like that. So with these poles here, I just cut them on a bit of an angle here. Right here. Just to tack it up in place. Like, gives it some support so I can mark off what I'm about to show you here now. Down here, where I'm cutting the notch, doing that this way. With my square. All I do is I mark it out. Yeah, mark this one on the top and this one on the back side. That's why I've got that log sticking up, that approximately this much. So that way when this nut sits down, the top's going to sit down in the right spot. Then I'll tack that one in. And once I get all these logs up in place, make sure all my spacing is right. I'm gonna hopefully not fall off this ladder before I get it's not a seat, park or step, whatever they call it. So yeah, once I get all my logs up, check my spacing, I'm gonna pull them all down, skin them, bring them back up, nail them back on. So I've got a budget for this, which was under 20 bucks. I'm gonna have to buy some longer nails, so I've switched from my chainsaw to my handsaw. So once I got this one marked out, I'll go down and I'll show you how I cut them. So something to make a note of if you're going to try this. Once you have your line scribed here, I can't even see it with this camera. But trust me, there's two lines there. You want to make sure you keep your back part here perpendicular to the cuts that you're going to be making up here. If not, your board's not going to sit up there properly. Well, I guess I'll get one good use of my chainsaw today. Set my camera up on it, or the girlfriend's camera up on it, maybe. the ducks I'm putting in there are gonna complain. Well, I'm gonna finish this cut. So I'm probably gonna hit this thing and knock the camera over another 5 times before I try to get this line straightened up. And I'll show you what it looks like once it's up in place. So I'm debating on putting a loft in about where my gloves are sitting there, all the way to the back. That way it'll give me some storage for hay, maybe some feed. Thinking there I might be able to store 5 to 6 bales of hay, which will keep it out of my garage and out of my woodshed. Well, maybe it'll be a project for next year. So that's probably going to be my last pole barn update until it's totally completed and I got ducks in here. Well, under the tin there I'm putting some cross support. That way the weight of the snow won't collapse the roof in. All these old holes I'm going to fill up with caulking. And on the outside I'm going to get some tin made with a little lip. Comes up. So it'll come off, come down on a 90 and have a lip as a rain catch. And I'm debating putting like a little dormer over the door, once I build a door, of course. And I still gotta trim off the boards here on the bottom. And I think it's about 8 inches or so off the bottom of the tin. I was gonna zip that off with a grinder. I've missed out on a few sets of free ducks so far this year. So I kinda wanna get this done as soon as possible. That way I'm not missing out on any more ducks. There's a few sets of 3, so a male and 2 females. It'd be perfect for me because I could start hatching them out over the winter. And have more free ducks come spring. If I sell some to help pay for the food for the winter time. 3 main supports to put up, cross braces along the roof, and then my tie brace. And you guys probably noticed that from just the video of looking around. Not quite watertight here yet, so I still got to cut a bunch of slabs to fill those in. This side's almost done here. Looks pretty good. I was thinking maybe I should have put the slab on the inside and have that more finished look on the outside. I think I kind of like the way it looks. On the corners here, I'm gonna just 45 my 2 slabs so it makes a nice edge. And then put the roof up here, put a cap on it, and she'll be done. So thanks for watching, guys. Give a like and subscribe if you've got any suggestions. Feel free to throw them in the comments. Oh, I'm also going to put a eavesdrop on here with a bit of downspout. It's going to go into a water bucket with an overflow. That way when it rains, there's maybe a day or 2 of water I don't have to put in here for the ducks. So you can, for the water, it might be like a little square tub I build in here, line it with rubber. That way the ducks can swim in it. And then have a drain on the bottom to flush it out. And all the dirty water will go in the garden so it's not getting wasted. What else was there? Oh, I'm gonna try to build a little wooden automatic feeder for him. That way I could put in a couple of days worth of food. I don't want to put too much food in because then you're going to attract animals you don't want, like mice and rats. Last year I had a problem with flying squirrels. Trying to get at the food. It actually ate through a rubber tote. I know it was flying squirrels because I caught the one inside the rubber tote when I opened it up. Kinda wish I had the camera there for that one. It was kind of funny. Alright, thanks a lot guys. See you later. Bye.